This is gonna be the video that I finally say everything. I can say that I stretched a lot. I definitely have some changes. Hello everybody, my name is Brittany Balyn. I am 7 weeks postpartum, and before we hop in, I do want to do a quick disclaimer that we are going to be talking about weight, numbers on a scale. If that's at all triggering to you, your mental health is way more important than my CPM or monetization. I feel like I have a lot of new people here, so if you've missed my birth video or my birth story, I'll quickly fill you in. I had one baby, not twins like Instagram thinks. I do understand I had a very big bump because I had a very big baby. I had a surprise 9 pound 6 ounce baby. She was supposed to be, based on the ultrasound, 7 pounds 6 ounces. So me and my OB have a little bit of beef. Okay, I know, you're probably not here for that. You're probably here for the juicy details. So here are my pre-pregnancy stats. I am 5'4", that did not change, and I typically weighed between 102 and like 105 pounds. I was never someone that fluctuated with weight other than those 5 pounds over the past, probably since I was 15, and I'm 29 now, so what is that math? 14 years, over half my life, which is why I was so surprised, and so was everyone else that knew me, that I had a 9 pound 6 ounce baby, because that's practically 10% of my pre-pregnancy body weight, which I don't think is normal. So when I show you my body today, obviously every person's journey is so different. Every baby is different, every body is different, every pregnancy is different, but I can say that I stretched a lot. I definitely have some changes. And now to get into my body during pregnancy, I had a bit of a unique situation because the first half of my pregnancy, the world was normal-ish. The second half of my pregnancy, 20 weeks on, we were in quarantine, and I feel like my weight shows that. I documented my entire pregnancy, my entire bump transformation journey. So the first trimester, I gained about 7 to 10 pounds. I did have pregnancy nausea, but I didn't throw up too much. So the majority of the food I kept down. I know some people in their first trimester can lose weight. That is also normal. But I got up to about 112 pounds. During the second trimester is when, a partway through, quarantine happened, and at that time I weighed 128 or like 130. I wrote I had gained 25 pounds altogether, which I feel like it's still in the normal range because I was so slender in the beginning. They say, I think it's like between 25 and 40 pounds is normal. But honestly, what is normal? The second trimester is when I definitely saw a bump actually happening. Second trimester was so much fun. I had energy. I won't go into it because I know you just want to hear about the body, but good times. And the third trimester, I mean, this could just be what was bound to happen to my body anyways, but I was eating a lot and I was craving things that I never normally crave. Like, I don't like sweets, I don't like carbs, I don't like soda, and that's like all I wanted. Like, I really did pregnancy. I remember leaving to go get induced, and I stepped on the scale just to see, and by that time I was 156 pounds. So altogether throughout my pregnancy I gained over 50 pounds, which is 50% of my original body weight, which is crazy when you think about it. I had a bada boom bump. I mean, I get why people asked if I was having twins. Now, they say you can guess what your post-pregnancy body is going to look like based on your mom. And so I went into pregnancy being like, oh, I'm going to be one of those people that like snap back, which now, what even is snapping back? Like, that's so unrealistic. My mom had me 2 months early, so I should have never looked to her to see what my body was gonna do, because, you know, she didn't get any stretch marks. I was 4 pounds when I came out, so I had to be twice as big as myself. And in my last 2 months of pregnancy, the months my mom didn't do, I saw substantial bumpage. That's when I saw stretch marks. That's just when I saw my belly button explode. I mean, that's really when the changes happened for my body. I'll stop rambling now and let's hop to me actually showing what my body looks like now, and then we can chat about it. And this is my body 7 weeks postpartum, guys. I am honestly amazed at how it looks, and there are some changes. When I wear high-waisted like this, you can't really tell too much. You can still see the top half of my linea nigra, and then you can see my belly button ring and what is happening with my belly button. But once I bring the joggers down, you can see that my linea nigra is still super dark. It's also really dark inside of my belly button. And I've never heard anyone talk about this, but this was a belly button piercing, and it's like super dark inside there. And I've had this piercing well over a decade, and it's, I don't know, I've never seen or felt it like this. It's like rehardened. On Instagram, I keep getting comments of like, wait, do you have 3 belly buttons? No, that's piercing hole, belly button. And like I've said, this line does typically go away. It does take a while. I've heard months, I've heard a year for it to like fully fade. It also feels kind of like not dry, but it's texturized. Like I can feel the line. It's, I don't know, I don't remember being able to do that while pregnant. This patch of skin right above my belly button, it's very, it just looks aged. It looks like very like wrinkled skin. I mean, I did stretch a lot. No, if it is going to go back or if that's just my stomach now and it's mainly just there. But even when I wear high-waisted, you can see like all these wrinkles just right there. See, this is a better view of that like stretched out skin at the top I was talking about. Like even if I just go normal, you can still kind of tell it's there. And I don't think they're stretch marks. I think it's just the skin was stretched to maximum capacity, and this is what it needed to do to produce a baby. And I think finally I found a lighting that shows the kind of stretch marks I have. It's like not the skin, it's almost like under the skin, it's like veins. I don't know if these are actual stretch marks. I know everyone's look different, but I've just never seen anyone have them like this. Now I also definitely have like extra skin. I love my extra skin. A little bit of an after bump. I mean, still, what an incredible change from just a few weeks ago. Like 7 weeks ago, if I throw up my little video clip I took like super out of it at the hospital, I mean, you can see how big your stomach still is after birth. It's like, yeah, you had a baby come out. Even if you did have an almost 10-pound baby come out, you still are gonna experience, you know, a bit of a bump. I've also noticed the linea nigra like steers to the left. I feel like I was stretched more on this side than this side because this side has like stretch marks and this one doesn't really. See, I feel like there's more over here than there are over here. So I don't know, I think this side really did just stretch out more. But yes, definitely more skin than I was used to. We have a little bit of a guest. Somebody woke up from her nap early, so she's gonna help us finish off this video. I have everything written down right here. So directly after birth, 48 hours, I was swollen, had a bump, felt like I had been hit by a car. It was rough. My delivery was rough. And on top of that, I stepped on a scale. Within 2 days, I had lost 18 pounds. I mean, granted, some of the weight was right here, but that is substantial. I was shocked. I was like, how am I surviving right now? That seems dangerous, but yeah, 18 pounds. So I was down to 138. You're super hungry, aren't you? My body now, I'm 7 weeks postpartum. I weigh, last time I weighed myself 125 pounds. I have weighed that for probably 2 weeks. So I lost 30 pounds in a month and then just kind of staying the same, but I haven't done anything. I mean, I just got clearance last week to work out again. I have not started working out. I mean, to be fair, my gym is closed because of COVID, so good excuse. But all I'm doing is breastfeeding, and my diet is pretty consistent. The only thing special I do now is I don't eat dairy because it doesn't agree with baby. And to be fair, a lot of my fun favorite foods are dairy related, so it has actually made me eat healthier. So there is that. And I don't really have a goal in my mind to get back to. I mean, I can't imagine my body weighing 102, 105 pounds again. I mean, I feel like things would probably just be really like saggy. So I don't know what I will be, but I know that I like myself now so much more better. So I'm okay with all of the changes, even if not all of them are my favorite. And if you're watching this and comparing yourself to my journey and it's scaring you and you don't like how my body looks, your body and your journey is going to be super different, so don't let me scare you. And if you're looking at my body and you think my body's so much better than yours and you're comparing yourself, don't, because you are your own harshest critic. I'm sure the things that you find in yourself that you don't like, other people don't even notice because they're way too worried about things they don't like about themselves. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Juggling all these hats at once is too much for me, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a... What are you doing? If you are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you are alerted every time I post a new video on Mondays. And I will see you guys next Monday. Bye!
Think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side.